Hey, what's up, guys? We need to talk about Mercedes Mone and a lot of her titles that she has. As I'm making this video, she currently has 6 titles. I'm a fan of Mercedes, but the problem that I have with her having 6 titles is the fact that it is kind of holding the other women back in a way, because if one person has all the other belts, there's other women who could have those belts to elevate them and also make them look like stars. I just saw a post, somebody said, it doesn't matter what people think, she is the best. And the problem with that is, if she is the best and she has all the gold, how is she ever supposed to have any competition? You know what I mean? If somebody has all the belts and they're the best, everybody else that she goes against will basically look lesser than her. So in order to create people who are also on her level, you have to give them the belts and make them look like stars too. Nobody wants to see somebody who's, just like the top person and they're fighting everybody else beneath them. They want to see top people going after other top people. They want to see stars versus stars. It's holding the other girls back. There's so many girls that could, just because you have a lot of belts, doesn't mean anything. What matters the most about having a great title reign and looking like a star isn't how many belts you wear or how long the reign is. It has to be good storytelling and it has to be impactful. The booking has to be there. For me, that's what it's always been about when it comes to having a championship reign, is the booking. Like, you could have a belt for 8 years, but if the booking is bad, then it's bad. You need to make the belts, you need to elevate the belts. You need to have some type of storytelling, a great feud, you know what I mean? It can't just be, look at me and how many belts I have. Mercedes Mone, she's had great feuds. She's had a great storytelling in AEW, like her feud with Willow and her feud currently with, not currently, but her feud with Toni Storm. So yeah, those were some really good feuds that she had. But the problem with that is, like I said, she has all the belts and all the other women are just walking around here. AEW, they didn't even have a tag team division belt. So she basically has like all the gold except for like the Ring of Honor championship. And there's a lot of people that are saying that she has a big ego. She's an egomaniac. She's the worst. She's a tyrant. And if you are somebody who has all of this, drawing all this attention to yourself, is going to be negative attention. People are going to, even the fans might turn on her. They might look at this and they'll say, yeah, that is right. All these other girls aren't getting a chance. She has too many titles. Why you have control over your own booking and you're booking yourself to look like the GOAT and everybody else is looking bad, you know what I mean, pretty much. And some people can make the argument that, oh, well, she has all the belts, so that way when they get taken off of her, then the other woman will be elevated. Like, I beat a woman who has 6 belts. But that's just not really the case. I personally don't see how anybody could defend something like this. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, this is how I would book myself if I was in a video game. But for me personally, I feel like 2 championships is enough. You know what I mean? To establish yourself as a really big star. Be like, even if you have 1 belt, you know what I mean? 1 belt in general is enough. But you know what I mean? If you want to get, like, I guess a little wild, like, okay, look at me, I'm a 2-time champ. I got 2 belts. 3 for me, personally, that's like overkill. Like, 3 belts on 1 person, you could do it, but like, at some point, it just starts to look silly. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the photo shoots that she has. She has been posting like photos with her with all her belts. Like, even when she just won the match to win the 6th one, like right now as I'm making the video, she you're putting the belts on her and one of the belts have fallen off because she has no space for them. She got like 2 belts around her waist and 2 belts like around each arm, and the belts, they're heavy and stuff, so she can't even carry all this. Then the belt falls to the floor. It's like, oh wow, yeah, I have so many belts I can't even hold them all. And it's like, come on now. I'm like I said, I'm a fan of her. I'm trying to defend her as far as like where the ego goes, but it's stuff like this that makes it hard to defend. You don't need 6 belts. What do you guys think? Is this overkill? Do you guys like Mercedes Mone? Do you guys think she has a big ego? Has she gone too far? Is the AEW's women's division booking, revolving around her holding back women's wrestling, or just women like in AEW in general? What do you guys feel about this? You guys think she deserves the titles? You guys think somebody else deserves it? I had an argument. Somebody was saying this is why she's the GOAT. Do you guys believe she's the GOAT? Personally, I don't think she's the GOAT, but she is one of my favorites. I would definitely put her in like my top 10 as far as like favorite women currently. And probably of all time, I'll have to think about that, but I do really love Mercedes Mone, also known as Sasha Banks, especially her run when she was in WWE. The AEW run so far that she's had, I haven't been the biggest fan of it, only because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of like the Superman booking where people just look so strong and they have no weaknesses. One of the things that really makes a character feel special is the depth to the character. And when you see them, they have their strengths and their weaknesses, their flaws. If you only have a character who's only strong and they can never look bad, it just feels very one-dimensional. I like to see layers and other sides of a wrestler that, that we want to see, something that makes them at their like most vulnerable. We want to see them scratch and we want to see them claw, not just win all the time. But yeah, that's all I had to say about this. So if you liked the video, make sure to comment, share, subscribe, like the video, tell your family, tell your friends, all that good stuff. This is Jay from Backlash Podcast, and I'm signing out. Peace.